Everybody, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Skul the Hero Slayer. I am Tom and it has been a while, but I'm excited to return to Skul the Hero Slayer because late last week they introduced the brand new Inscription system. Look at this. Look at all these fancy new terms that we get to learn. So the Inscription system modifies the items in that every item has, let's see if I can keep it on the screen. Every item has two unique bonus properties that stack. So the bonus swiftness right here has execute and madness. You can see how it says 2 out of 6, 2 out of 6. That means there are 2 items I have that have execute and 2 items I have that have madness. And because they stack, they do 7 and 15%, whatever they do respectively. So if I only had 1 execute, it would say 5%. If I had 3 madness, it would say 25. So pretty easy to follow, and some of these traits do really cool stuff. You can see right here, all attacks on enemies with less than percentage of HP will deal critical damage. That's crazy. You can stack it up to 6 times to get 55%. So all attacks on enemies with less than over half health will deal critical damage. And then madness, when inflicting damage with normal attacks, attack speed increases by 5% up to a maximum of % for 5 seconds. So they say normal attacks. This is something that Skul still, it bugs me, but what's a normal attack? That implies that there's an abnormal attack. I think what they mean is basic attacks, but they say normal attacks. To me, normal doesn't mean anything. It should probably say basic attacks. Let's just kind of go. I'm going to do a lot of reading here at the beginning, but I just kind of want to familiarize you with what I'm working with. The Carleon armor has Endure and Leona. Endure, damage received is reduced by 10% for 1 up to 10 seconds when hit. This effect can be stacked. And Leona increases HP recovery rate by 30, 50, or 100%. And at first I thought recovery rate, that's new, like the health is going to regen now. No, it's not that. It's saying the health that you recover from the purple orbs that you get. So the purple health orbs, it's going to be 30, 50, or 100% more health if you have up to 3 Leonas. The Draftstone, the Draftstone has March, which amplifies physical attack by up to 100%, and Endure, which is one we've already covered, so it's stacked. Assassin Dagger has Sprint, which I find interesting. Attack speed and movement speed are increased by up to 75% based on distance moved. So when you're running back and forth, you'll notice a little ticker that pops up, and it tracks how long you've been moving non-stop. So when you attack and the ticker's up high, you'll get that right there. It's pretty neat. I imagine it's really good for fast attack characters like the werewolf or the ninja. And then madness, when inflicting damage with normal attacks, there you go, attack speed increased by 5% up to a maximum of 125% for 5 seconds. Bottled Embers, this is a cool one too. Volcano creates 3 bursting flames every 35, 30. Oh, that's an error right there. Look at that. It says every 35, 30, 25 seconds. Oh, it's reducing the time. Okay, my bad. I read that completely wrong. So you get more volcano explosions faster. Excuse me, the more you stack with it. And then Alchemy, when status effects are inflicted on enemies, the damage they receive is permanently increased by up to 70%. That's crazy. Carleon Insignia has Miser, increased gold by up to 25%, and March amplifies physical attack by up to 100%. Bonus swiftness, we already covered that. Execute and madness, and then there's the other execute and demolition. When dealing physical damage, deals additional true damage equal to up to 300%. That is insane. True damage up to 300% damage boost. That's crazy. You can only affect a target once every 10 seconds. That's serious damage to the Chimera, right? Crazy. Crazy. Lots of cool stuff now. A lot of cool item mods. You saw they changed the UI a little bit. It looks quite nice. You got all these designs over here, the backgrounds implemented quite nicely. I do say this game just keeps getting better and better. There's also some changes that we'll talk about when we get to them. In the store, you can reset the items that you get, which is pretty cool. Let's take care of these Carleon boys. Let's just run them on down. Let's just run them on down. It's been a while. And I'm eager to toss these Carleon soldiers into the next patch. Oh, he didn't do the... There it is. There it is. I figured for sure he was going to juke back and pop shots off at me, but he didn't. Let's grab the gold and keep going here. Get that guy out. There we go. They increased the health. In the patch notes, they said that they increased the health of the enemies all throughout the game. Haven't really noticed too much of a difference yet. But then again, the items and the item boosts are just absolutely bonkers now. So you got items that can deal up to 300% more damage. That's insane. Absolute insanity. Well, oh, we got some spawns in up here. Take them out real quick. Ooh. Oh, they trapped in a trigger. I was trying to kill him with the trap. There we go. Grab the gold and let's keep going. Oh, jeez. I have the perfect skull for this. Let's see if I can keep it going. So far, so good. Take those boys down real quick here. This is the worst time in the world to have to sneeze. I'm gonna have to mute myself. Alright. Sorry about that. I just had to pause because there's no way I'd be able to keep this going. There we go. And it's on cooldown now. So much easier when you can just run everybody down. Grab the gold. Okay, so you'll see the store now. And if you come over here, look at this. There's a little switch. 680 gold is a pretty steep price to pay for an item reset. And I'm guessing that that doubles every level because I believe in the Carleon fields it only costs 340. So, and the next one it is going to cost 1260 if my theory is correct. I guess we'll find out in the Carleon labs. Also, let's just see what's in stock here. Increase physical attack by 30%. Why not? I can afford it. Why not? There we go. What does it have? It's got March, amplifies physical attack. Now I have 25% more physical attack, and then dual. That's a new one. Damage received by the attacked enemy. Damage received by the attack enemy increases by... Wait, what? Damage received by the attacked enemy. What does that even mean? By the attacked enemy? The enemy that I'm attacking? That is a terrible way to word that. Damage received by the attacked enemy increases by... Is that a permanent increase or like for that's if you can explain what dual does to me in the comments, I'd appreciate that. But the way I'm interpreting that strange sentence is damage received by the attacked enemy increases by... Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm doing more damage to whoever I'm attacking. I guess that's what that means. Once again, terrible writing, but I'm not the writer. I wish I was, or at least the editor. They certainly need one for Skul. One of the few issues I have with this game is how poor the descriptions are typically worded. But that's okay. I think the devs are all Korean, so English probably isn't their first language. Ring of Winds. I got one space for it. I got Sprint. Ooh, what's Soar? Soar is a new one. Jumping increases physical attack and magic attack by up to 150%. The effects wear off 1 second after landing. Wow, that's going to be really great against the Chimera. Just jumping. Look at that. Yeah, you can see it in the bottom. That's pretty cool. I like that the numbers now show the percentages in the icons. I think that's really handy. Wow, I two-shot that guy, really? It's almost worth it just to jump into enemies now. Especially with sprints. Look at that. I'm just... Oh. I'm clearing the room, but I'm not clearing the jumps. What do we got up here? We got some gold, and then we got our mini boss fight. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Jennifer Ninja. It's been a while, you two. It has been a while. Okay, Jennifer's coming out hard. Ooh, she did a little combo there quite quickly. Haven't seen that before, I don't think. I'm just gonna... It's kind of cheesy, but it works. We're gonna come over here, take care of Ninja while he heals. Do bonus damage. Oh, that's the first time I took damage in the whole fight. He's almost done. He's almost done. One more dash attack. There we go. There we go. Oh, we got Dark Paladin. We got Evil Eye. Increased magic attack by 65%. And then we got Nice's Heart. Increased HP by 35 incoming damage hurts. Oh man, see, Heart and Blizzard. Those are new traits. How many traits? Like, those are all the traits I'm using right now. I feel like... Hear me out. I feel like there might be too many traits. Because there's so many traits, it kind of makes stacking the items difficult. I wonder what percentage... Like, are there only, say, are there only 6 items in total that have execute? So I'd have to get super lucky to get all 6? We'll see. We'll have to feel it out in more than just one episode, but I get the suspicion that there may be too many traits to actually max out any of them unless you're super lucky. But Nice's Heart and Blizzard, is there anything I can just get rid of that I don't really need? I'll get rid of... Man, see, these are all pretty good. I'll get rid of the Carleon Insignia. Oh, but I don't want to see. I have March. I have 3 stacks of March, and that's really good. Sprint and Soar. I'll just get rid of this. Oh, you have to hold it now. Hey, that's pretty cool. And then pick up. There we go. Heart, increase max HP by up to 135. Wow. And then Blizzard, when inflicting skill damage on enemies, there's a 5% chance to freeze them. When affected enemies are unfrozen, a blizzard is created, dealing up to 78 magic damage with a 30% chance to freeze enemies. I wonder if that stacks with itself. That's interesting though. You could now have a frost build that's very viable. We're gonna bypass the skull room just to get more items. I don't know why I switched to spear guy, but it is what it is. Got stabbed in the back there a little bit. What do we got down here? We got some regular boys. Archer boy here. Ooh, we got taken out with the lava rocks. What are we gonna call those? Cheetos? Cheeto balls? I remember in the 90s, this may be dating myself, but in the 90s, Cheetos used to have Cheeto balls, I think they were called. And they were really good. Increased physical attack by 30%. Oh, it's got another duel in Miser. Oh man, this is tough. This is tough. I mean, because normally I would just get rid of this, but I like having March in there. You know, I like having the stackable items. Execute, I've got 2 out of 6. Demolition. Miser and duel. Which has duel? This is tough. This makes the item game difficult. I used to just be able to be like, don't want it, don't want it, want it. And now it's like, man, I gotta weigh all these traits and stuff. I'm just gonna discard it. I'm gonna discard it. You don't have to pick items up to discard it anymore. They've learned the meta of just picking up items just to sell it and then picking up what you originally had. Which, you know, good for them, because that's a pretty viable way to go about things. Let's take down the shield totem up here. There we go. Swoop in there. Get those guys done. Ooh, what was that noise? I heard like it sounded like something was rolling. Let's just run everybody down. What is that? It sounds like somebody's doing a bad impression of Darth Vader. I have no idea what that is. It's got to be some like status effect. It just sounds like somebody's going like like that's all it is. I don't know how else to explain it other than that perfect rendition of a sound effect. We got sunshine up here. Oh, we got me with that. I feel like I'm killing things much faster than I think in the last episode I played. I didn't even make it out of the second chapter. It's been a while. And I didn't quit because of that run. Oh, there was a little tornado there. How about that? Where did the tornado come from? I'm doing so much stuff that it's hard to even understand what I'm doing. Can I get up here? Look at that. Good little run through there. Okay, so maybe that's what I'm hearing. The tornadoes? Is it blizzard? Is blizzard what I'm hearing? Interesting. Okay, maybe that's what I'm hearing. Oh wow, the shield totem was up. I didn't even take it down in that whole fight. How about that? Let's grab the gold and let's head in the store. We got Cloud up top. Okay, so this is another update that I noticed in the patch notes. They changed the spirits. So now the spirits won't just idly just shoot stuff. Like, they're more precise now. So I'm hoping that means that... Ooh, what is Fairy Tale? They both have Fairy Tale. I'm hoping that means that they won't attack the jars in the labs. Now I have to make the difficult decision of what to sell. I'm gonna just sell Nias's heart. And then I'm gonna pick up the water spirit. I don't need that. Let's see what this quintessence is. Yeti increased max HP by 20. Honestly, HP hasn't been an issue this whole episode. Like, really. I don't know if that's me. I don't know if it's the new skills and items and stuff. But it honestly... Yeah, so the little whirring noise is definitely the tornado. What is this black thing floating above me? What is that? What is this? Oh man, I can't wait until they add mouse hoverable effect so that I can just kind of see what's what. What is this little black thing following me? Oh, is it the fairy thing? Let's see what fairy. A sealed spirit stone follows the player, firing a beam at random targets every up to 15 seconds or down to 15 seconds, dealing magic damage. When 5 fairy tale seals are gathered, the Spirit King Oberon is summoned. That's pretty cool. So we have a new mini goal for an episode, is to collect all the spirits to summon the Spirit King Oberon. That's exciting. Also, that looked really cool when it shot out. It looked like the streaks that the Dark Sisters do. And I'm just gonna run them down. I took a little bit of damage, but I was literally playing super lazy there. Let's go get some more gold. Take out big guy from behind here, dodge the sunball. There we go. Okay, there's water spirit. I saw him miss a shot, but I'm not sure if that was at the big guy before he went down. Yep, there he goes. Let's run these guys down. We got the icicles staircase up here. Man, I am destroying today. All right, we're going into the sisters. 150 HP. We got Spear Boy, we got Ghost Rider, we got Blue Water Boy here with me, and then we got the brand new floaty rock thing. I don't think this is going to be much of a challenge, but let's hope I didn't just jinx myself, because that does happen. Let me take... Oh, it tells us the names now. There we go. How dramatic. How dramatic. Yeah, Water Spirit's doing work. Have some of this. What are you gonna do? You gonna do that? Okay, let's get away from you. They reduced the range on that, I feel like. Wow, I've almost got her down here. Look at her health. This is crazy. Have they made Skul too easy? I mean, I hate to say it, but maybe. They might have. Because that last episode was a little tough, and I'm kind of just going crazy here. That's nuts. That's nuts. I feel like the trait stacking has made this game maybe a little too easy. Yeah, look at her health. Look at her health. Holy cow. This is nuts. This is nuts. This is crazy. This is like, that's the fastest I think I've ever killed them. That's nuts. That's absolutely nuts. Get out of here, King. He's running. He's running. What do we got? What's in the box? Cowardly Bowmaster's Bow. Increase all projectile damage by 50% if there are no enemies around you. Once again, the wording. If there's no enemies around you, what are you dealing damage to? You know? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. That's a cool item, but I don't have any ranged abilities, so we're just going to sell it. And there you go. That's going to do it for today's episode, though. Traits is pretty cool. I like it. It's a real power boost. Is it what the game needed? I don't know. But it has made the game noticeably easier. So there's that. If you found that Skul has been too difficult for you, you should give it a shot now. Traits make it pretty easy. That's going to do it for today's episode, though. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please be sure to subscribe to catch more Skul the Hero Slayer videos regularly for the foreseeable future. I don't know if it's going to be an everyday thing, but you'll definitely be getting the labs tomorrow. Honestly, I just play Skul until I feel like I've explored all the options that are available, because I don't want to beat the game into the ground until it's boring to me, because I do really enjoy it. But at the same time, I was getting to the point where I could just kind of beat it without trying very hard, so I didn't want to burn out on it. But now that we've got traits, a lot of traits. When they introduced the trait system, I was like, okay, we're going to get like, 5 or 6 different things to kind of work towards. There seemed to be a lot more than I was expecting. I mean, there are a lot more than I was expecting. So it's pretty cool. I'm eager to see what I get tomorrow. And by tomorrow, I mean as soon as this episode wraps up and I run into the elevator. But you'll have to wait till tomorrow to see. That's going to do it, though. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow in the labs.